Sidelines. Now here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from his Rockets team.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
The three, Durant. The offensive rebound. Six to shoot. And the jumper falls for him.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Porter looks it over. Driving to the basket. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
You're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
Durant for three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They set the pick. The drive by Porter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Hero for 3. Eason pulls it in. Durant way outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Oh, check out Durant with a rally pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
Here's Hawkins. And he can't jam it through.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Now here's Porter. 6 points for him. The shake. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
The drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Porter with the steal. For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You want more of this from Porter Jr. When he's locked in on defense, he can pick your pocket.
Adams a screen. Fires top of the key. No good. In and out off the rim. Eason with a steal. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Kevin Durant talked about his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And how fun is it watching Porter Jr. punch it in, leaving no room for error on the drive.
Sinks it from distance.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Trey.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Here's Smart. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And he gets the bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Gillespie. He takes it in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Houston leading by 5. Van Vliet scanning the floor. To the inside. Smith no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Gillespie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Smart, left side. He shoots. Here's Capella. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Rollins. He's scoreless. There's the screen by Kuzma. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Kevin Durant. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Basket's good. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Shots good by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. The Bucks trail by 7. Hero outside. Come get it, come get it. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And that one drops. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you can tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required. Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Eason comes with a double. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Milwaukee. Houston leading by 9. Pass to Şengün. And here's Thompson for 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he can't get the first one. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Hero outside. Outside for Porter. On the take. Shot to stop the run. Oh, denied by Durant. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Thompson. From deep. Just 5 on the clock. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. The Bucks trail by 15. Here's Porter. And it's blocked.
Well, that block by Smart came off great in anticipation.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And it's Ware missing. The Rockets lead by 14. And more of a rotational player at this stage, Clint Capella still does a few things really well, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., he makes a difference as a rim runner, crashing the glass, contesting shots. He is a valuable part of the rotation.
Pass to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Jaquez. Now Milwaukee moving it up. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The open shot by Van Vliet. The rebound by Ware.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Outside Bogdanovich. From behind the arc. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Capella. And Capella gets double-teamed. Şengün, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Hero, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Şengün. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Left side, Jaquez. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
For 3, Durant hits the 3-pointer. Durant's got 24 points.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Oh, a two-handed power slam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Outside Porter. Takes it inside. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2.
Timeout.
Clearly got fouled on that shot.
An assertive drive by Porter. I mean, he goes right into the defense and picks up the foul.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Houston leading by 16. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Durant. Stolen by Hero. Here's Porter. Given that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low. Getting past some contact into his shot.
And Tyler Hero gets a 3. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The kick out to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jaquez. And the shot falls short that time.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Porter gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Thompson draws the double. Pass to Adams. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Brian, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, here's Durant. And the shot's good. Durant's got 29.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Outside Porter. Pass to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's gotten his second bucket.
An experienced veteran now. Turner has run these pick and rolls countless times, and he understands how to capitalize offense.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, Jaquez, that's good.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
What sets Durant apart is his handles. They're almost unseen for a guy of his height.
Outside for Porter. Five to shoot. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong in inside with the whistle.
Second free throw, no good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you talk about a guy who has all the tools and a great work ethic, too. Jabari Smith. Wow.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Rollins. From the arc. Counted from distance. Rollins has got 5.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Gillespie. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Bogdanovich from long range. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Houston. They lead by 13. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Hawks trail by 13. Here's Gillespie. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Nails it from 3. Durant's got 36 points.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Now Hawkins. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, he is a gifted attacker. When Hawkins Jr. gets this kind of opening, you know what happens next.
On the wing, Porter. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Adams. For 3, Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Left side, Porter. Driving in. Now Hero. Up top, Ware. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. 4 on the clock. Here's Porter. Oh, denied by Durant. Şengün with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Şengün, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Up top, Porter. There's a screen by Kuzma. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Durant inside. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Ware. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Adams a screen. Thompson draws the double. Easton outside. Here's Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant. Timeout.
Turning out the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Timeout. Bucks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Bucs coach as he addressed his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Allie, thank you.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Into the lane. Oh, an answer slam.
Yeah, good timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Now Hero. And here's Ware. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shepard. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Going inside. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
The drive by Porter. Here's Hero. Shot clock at 5. From 13 feet. Şengün pulls it down.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance from the Rockets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. Out of bounds.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in the season series, even a short one.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
Şengün pulls it down. And it's Houston's ball. Durant inside. Oh, no luck that time either. And so Hero will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 14-point game. And he slams it down. Thompson fires. The putback. Şengün with a steal. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's ball. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's ball. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to McDaniels. Here's ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And Durant with the big finish.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
There's ball with a 3. The putback. Launches the 3. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 7 points. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. There's the 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
What a ruthless move by Durant. Dealing a big blow to the opponent's middle help with that 3-point answer.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Minnesota. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Picked by Gobert. Down low. Oh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
No good on the second free throw. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Picked by Smith. Durant for 3. Drops in the 3. 10 points for him.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Thompson left side. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. McDaniels with some nice D.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Now here's Gobert. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Durant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Outside McDaniels. Back to ball. from deep three-point land. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets trail. Here's Thompson. The bank shot, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. There's Ball with a three. Offensive board. No good. From behind the arc. Easton can't get it to go. And so it's Minnesota with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Minnesota with the ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Ran inside. And down it goes. 2 points. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
LaMelo Ball getting it done. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And Durant with the block.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him arrest that shot at the rim.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble.
Powerful.
Yes!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Ball outside. From outside, off the mark.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And Durant is just a true hooper. He has never stopped working on his game, and we all know he also watches a ton of basketball games.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment are a lot easier said than done.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Dosunmu. And the layup is good off the glass. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket givers too now.
That one goes. Count it. And the Rockets lead by 3.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Here's an 8-footer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. It's Beal on the wing. Still without a bucket. Clark, no good. The Rockets lead by 3. Here's Shepard. And Aaron J pulls it down. Dosunmu outside. Takes it inside. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, man.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Dosunmu. And he dunks it down.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Şengün. And another basket for Houston.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Back to DiVincenzo. Inside. Darren J. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Now Şengün. 6 points for him. No good with a layup. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Brad.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
With the fadeaway. That's short off the rim. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Beal. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Beal's got 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Going inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
To stop the run. And Şengün throw it down.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And Şengün gets it to go. He's got 10.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
17 seconds left in the first half. Dosunmu with it. He's got 9. Beal outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Bogdanović. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ball outside. From outside the arc. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Left side, Eason. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Bradley misses. Rockets trail by 7. The 3 from Thompson. Nails it from 3. Thompson's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Outside Edwards.
That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. How prolific a scorer is KD. He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Pass to Bradley. Right side Edwards. To the middle. Gobert. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
And here's Edwards outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. 11 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 6. From downtown, Durant, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Durant takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Durant with the big finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Outside Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
.40 seconds left in the third quarter. Şengün with a steal. Durant looking around. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Minnesota.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Pass to Edwards. Back to ball. Here's Bradley. McDaniels from long range. And as we in the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Minnesota up by 4. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota leading by 4. And Smith over to help. Pass to Lyles. To the inside. Here's Barrett. Adams grabs the miss. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
It's Beal on the wing. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. To the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Down low. Here's Adams. And it's Adams with the finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Timeout. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Smith over to help. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, you just got to stick with it. You got to give credit to Smith there. Getting fouled and still finishing, not always the easiest thing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, Jabari Smith has the physical tools and skill set. That's a tough combination to be a solid two-way player in this league.
Out to Beal. Stolen by Thompson. To take the lead. And scoring with a play inside is Smith. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
And they double up Edwards. On the wing, Bradley. Outside, McDaniels. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now Durant. It's up to K. KD. What else would you expect?
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Ball. Rebounded by Smith. Thompson. And a quick two as he powers it in.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Outside ball. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. They lead by 1. Now Thompson fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Outside ball. From deep three-point range. Edwards with it. Durant covering. Thompson with a steal. Here's Durant. Easton outside. Now Thompson. With the drive. Adams. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Timeout.
Jams it home.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Rushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Now Edwards. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from him. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of that full space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Ball fires. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Here's Eason. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And Minnesota with possession here. And here's Ball. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now Edwards. Outside McDaniels. From downtown. Adams pulls it down. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down. And so the Rockets take the win. Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us.
Here we go.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
And they're attempting their second win in this series. They found favorable matchups the first time around. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
It's a matchup that suits them, and if they win this one, they're going to have a big mental edge the next two times they see each other.
Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's ball. Pass to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson outside. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when you trust his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Pass to McDaniels. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's ball. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Houston needs to get off a shot. It's good.
High IQ positioning and play there by Van Vliet. He knew where that miss would deflect to.
Right side Edwards. Pass to Bradley. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gobert.
Such an underrated defender. Kevin Durant affecting that shot.
To Van Vliet. Back to Durant. Durant slams it home.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Timberwolves trail by 8. Ball outside. Drills it from deep.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
And it's Smith penetrating. Ball with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. Thompson pulls it in.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Charity stripe shot. Ball no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Adams inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball surveys the floor. From about 19, Adams grabs the miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Minnesota again missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Going off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose the dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And Paul throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Left side Durant. Over McDaniels. Offline from the top of the key. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Houston. They lead by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Pass to Beal. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Over Van Vliet. DiVincenzo can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Shepard. There's the block. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside, DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Ben Thompson. How's he doing, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Houston. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Another shot. Got a hand on it. Here's Lyles. Outside, DiVincenzo. To shoot. Back to Lyles. Up and over Smith. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
There's a screen. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Eason with a steal. And here's Durant. He's got 7. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Yeah, so many times tonight it's been Steven Adams, the man from New Zealand, looming large.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Amin Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys?
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Thompson with it. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. We've got 1:55 left in the second. Sunmu for 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Knocked away. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dosunmu. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Here's Şengün. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Şengün's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, that's a nice looking mid-range shot from Şengün. I love how confident he is.
Bogdanović on the wing. And hits the 3 from the wing. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Dosunmu, right side. And down it goes. 2 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
For 3, Durant. KD from KD. Wow.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Question, powered it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Timberwolves trail by 8. Ball's doubled. Pass to Gobert. Back to ball. Here's Bradley. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Durant for 3. KD splashes the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the inside. McDaniels. Got it. Good job in the low post. McDaniels got 6.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Here's Van Vliet. Picked by Smith. To the middle.
And you can tell Ball has a good feel for the game. And on defense, that helps him stay ahead of the play.
Ball's doubled. Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Durant for three. And Houston another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Şengün. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. McDaniels from long range. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Eason. Over Ball. Here's Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trail by 4. Down low. Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Durant's shot is off.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's foul number 2 for him. Edwards looking it over. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the long J. Edwards has got 5 points.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Houston making a change here. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Picked by Smith. Pass to Adams. Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
To end the drought. Durant, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
McDaniels from long range. It's McDaniels on the wing. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Your coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Right side Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you, Brian.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Eason comes with a double. Pass to Edwards. Takes the three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
For three, Durant. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Adams got 14.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Smith right side. Outside Eason. Shoots. Oh, good D by Edwards. It's a one-on-one situation. And they recover it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops the first. No good on the second. So he hits one of two. To the inside. Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Out to the right wing. Adams inside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Adams double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. Now here's DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Beal hits the trifecta. Beal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro. What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Durant draws the double. On the tape, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive. Using those long strides and then taking flight.
Dosunmu can't hit.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Smith outside. Tries again. And he lays it in. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
It's just so impressive inside. What a finish by Smith.
Pass to Barrett. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Walk up 2 there. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. It's Edwards on the wing. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it.
Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunks. They're just a little bit easier.
Ball sticks the three.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
VanVleet can't hit it.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Now Easton. Yes, sir!
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Up top ball. From downtown. Oh, LaMelo from the cheap seats.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
VanVleet. Yes, using that window.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball. This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Just in time with the putback.
So good off the glass. Smith Jr. with the putback. Got to put a body on this man.
Gobert pulls it down. The Timberwolves lead by 14. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup. 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Rebounded by Smith. Durant fires. It's blocked by Gobert.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
41 seconds left in the 4th. That misses. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets, trailing by 17. Right side Edwards. Now Ball. For 3. Knocks it down from distance.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
There's the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
Yeah, you got it.